Welcome everybody. We are live. Yes, you heard it correctly. We are live. We are live streaming, and on this stream we have the opportunity today to show you and mention how disgusting Muhammad was, how he created at least 16 privileges for himself that no other Muslim had. Only and only for Muhammad were these privileges. No Muslim had these kind of privileges like Muhammad had, that he created for himself, claiming that it's Allah who gave him these privileges. We're going to talk about it, and we are going also to talk about the topic of incest. Yes, so if there are children around, please don't let them listen, because this is like an 18 plus session. Yes, 18 plus, guys. So, when we talk about Islam, it's always 18 plus, guys. That's Islam. What can we do? It's Islam, brother. Huh? Brother, it's Islam, brother. Everything goes in Islam. Incest, a lot of sex slaves, licking each other's fingers for barakah, 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 hadaya, hadaya. Islam, brother. Islam. Nice sex school, brother. What can we do, brother? Allah did that, man. Muhammad always claims that it's from Allah, man. Yes. What can we do? So let us start. Make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, destroy it as if it is possessed by jinn. Click on the notification bell, guys, too. You know how YouTube works by now. We have also a Facebook page, facebook.com/the-arab-christian, and you can support our ministry on patreon.com/arab-christian. So I hope there are going to be Muslims today who can defend their prophet in the court of law, because we're going to spank him left and right. So if you have the courage and the knowledge to call us live on air, only Muslims can call, right? Only the guests, only the customers can call. You know the basic rules of our live stream by now, right, guys? So let us actually start. All right. The 16 privileges of Muhammad and the topic of incest. That's the topic of today, guys. So make sure to invite your friends. Share the link to this YouTube live stream on social media. Let it go viral, guys. Tell everybody that we are live so we can start. As you know, guys, we mentioned already a couple of things in Islam. There's something called Hur al-Ain, right? Who are creatures that Allah created for men only in Jannah to enjoy them, right? You can have as much as you want sex in the Islamic brothel of Allah called Jannah, which they call paradise, right? Hur al-Ain. That's how you say it in Arabic. Hur al-Ain. And Allah in the Quran describes that they're going to have big breasts. وَكَوَاعِبَ أَطْرَابًا, chapter 78, ayah 33, if I'm not mistaken. I'm doing it from out of my head. Chapter 78, ayah 33. Swelling breasts. They're going to have melon-sized breasts, guys. Yes. So these kind of women that you're going to have there, they will, you will even see the narrow of their bones, man. You can see they're so wide that you don't even need X-ray glasses. They're so wide that you can even see their bones, the marrow of their bones. Can you imagine, guys? We want to see that, man. You want to have sex with a skeleton woman? Anyway. We're going to show you also, guys, we're going to prove to you in this live show that Muslims are in denial. They don't know their scriptures. They don't know their Islamic sources. They only listen to their imams, ustaz, and shuyukh, and they think they know Islam. But we're going to prove to you that Muslims, more than 99% of the Islamic ummah, of the Islamic nation, the Islamic population, they have no idea what Islam teaches. They have no idea. But they love to protect and defend their religion from us, right? They love to say Islam is the truth, brother. Islam is the fastest growing religion, brother. Which is a lie, by the way. But anyway, what can we do? These are the Muslims, guys. And don't forget, more than 75% of the Muslim population don't know Arabic. They only listen to what the imams say. So they are nothing but sheep. They are blind, deaf, and mute. They have no idea what Islam is, and they simply follow. We are listening and we are obeying. That's it. We are listening and obeying. That's basically one of the mottos in Islam, right? Don't question anything, because if you start to question, you might end up leaving Islam. You're going to become a murtad. You're going to become an apostate, right? So they always say, that's their motto. That's what the imams always say and repeat. Listen and obey, and that's it. Listen and obey. So is there any Muslim, guys? Is there any Muslim now? I think we have maybe 1 or 2 Muslims in the live chat. I know Jason Bourne is one of them, the coward who will never ever call me. You know, imagine, guys, they claim that they are followers of Deen al-Haq, but they cannot defend their Deen al-Haq, which means the religion of truth. I mean, if you have the truth and you are followers of the truth, why are you so scared to debate us? Huh? Guys, by the way, did you enjoy my short videos lately? I've been busy compiling a lot of short videos, because I always receive requests. Rob, Christian, your live shows are so long. Please make also short videos. Try to make them as short but detailed as possible. And that's what we are trying to do, right? To, you know, also, you know, think with the people who are busy in life. Maybe they are, you know, they have a busy weekly job. You know, they have a lot of children. They can't watch at least 2-hour live show. So we're also trying our best to, you know, think with them too. So I hope you enjoyed my spanking of Muhammad Hijab, who tried his best with the apostate prophet. Now, guys, I think apostate prophet is a really nice gentleman, but I don't think he's the best debater out there. If I was there, if I was talking to Muhammad Hijab directly, like that happened, and that ambushed, they ambushed him. You know, apostate prophet could not even prepare. But, you know, if I was there, I would have used that opportunity to the fullest to spank Muhammad Hijab and his prophet left and right. I would destroy him. You know, but, you know, he did his best. Maybe, you know, you can't hardly call it a debate. But I was like, you know what? Let me make 2 parts. I hope you watch them. If you didn't watch part 1 and 2 about my, you know, my debate review about that so-called ambushed, they ambushed him. It was a tactic, right? Muhammad Hijab knew if apostate prophet is going to prepare for a real debate, he's going to bring the best of the best, right? And he ambushed him. You know, that's how Muslims are. They try to ambush you and try all kind of nasty tactics. But, you know, a real debater, to be honest with you, I'm trying to be honest here, guys. You know, like I said, I like apostate prophet. I like that he's an ex-Muslim. He left Islam. He is smart enough to leave Islam. And like many of him, like him, right? Like many like him who left Islam. But a real debater doesn't need to prepare. A real debater does not need to write a 10 paper, right? And read it in front of an audience. That's not debating. Either you get spanked or spank. Debating does not need to, you know, do it ahead, 1 month ahead. No, you want to debate, you do it immediately, without preparation, nothing. Like we do. Look at us. We are live. We open Skype and we ask Muslims, call us. We're not prepared. If you call yourself a debater, there's no need to prepare a 10-hour reading, man, my friend. And 10 paper reading, like Muhammad Hijab and others who do not dare to call us live on air because they know what will happen to them, especially people who know Arabic like me, right? So you Muslims, you're nothing but sheep, man, leading the sheep. So guys, I found this, you know, before we actually go to the topic, I found this comment. Someone commented under my comments. Muslims always cowards. copy-paste machines. And as you see, this is a funny example. This guy goes by the name The Truth with Proof. Look at the name, guys. The Truth. So this guy claims that he is the truth with proof. Now let us see this, the so-called al-haq, right? In Arabic, truth means haq. Al-haq with proof, right? With dalil, al-burhan, right? Dalil, ma'a dalil wal-burhan. With proof, with evidence. So he says, God is not a man. Look, guys, he's going to attack our Bible. God is not a man. Numbers 23:19. Jesus cannot be God and human. Christianity, look, he's writing it with a $sign, exposed by the Bible. Christianity is exposed by the Bible. Christianity is fake. Look at this idiot, man. Let me show you the stupidity of Muslims who are nothing but copy-paste of Ahmadiyyat and his student Zakir Naik. Watch out what I said to him. Here's my response, guys. Because these are cowards, will never call me. Here's my response. At The Truth with Proof. I'm claiming to be the truth and proof. Yeah, right. Why are you lying? I'm saying. Guys, pay attention, please. Are you still with me? Why are you lying? I'm telling him. Keep reading Numbers 23:19. God is not a man. That's what Numbers 23:19 says. God is not a man that he should lie. So God is, right? What God is saying here, God is not a man that he should lie, meaning God is not a liar like us humans. We humans lie. You see how they misquote? Do you see how they misquote our Bible, guys? God is not a man. Why are you not continue reading, you idiot, you evil idiot, you evil son of Satan? Am I doing this to your Quran? No. When I go to your Quran, when I go to your Hadith, I read your Islamic sources as they are. I don't put anything. We only read. So why are you not doing the same, you evil son of Satan? Why are you playing with my Bible? Now you see who the real ones are who corrupt our Bible? Those are the Muslims. Look how they corrupt our Bible, guys. So let me continue. So I said, God is not a man that he should lie, meaning God is not a liar like us humans. That's what the verse is saying. But he stops here. Do you see it? He only stops here. Why are you not continue reading? Do you see what Ahmadiyyat and Zakir Naik is doing to these people, guys? I just started, Tippy Bear. I just started. Welcome, Tippy Bear. God bless you. Welcome, everybody who just joined. Aaron Staley, how are you, my friend? Aaron Staley, welcome. We just started, guys. So I'm showing you how Muslims, how they are nothing but copy-paste, parrot, copy machines. God is not a man. And why are you not continuing, you evil son of Satan? Why are you playing with my Bible? God is not a man that he should lie. That's what the verse is saying. Meaning, God is not a liar like us humans. We humans lie all the time, right? So God is not a human because he does not lie. Evil son of Satan. You see what kind of fool and certified donkey you are? I said to him, Ya Hmar ibn Hmar, you donkey, son of a donkey. That's what it means. And I'm not trying to insult any real donkey, guys. I mean, the real donkeys are more smart than these kind of Muslims. Islam is truly a brain-eating virus, which allow people like you to lie and it eat brains of fools like you. Thank you for proving to us, I'm saying, that you are a liar like Ahmadiyyat, that you parrot and copy, and his student Zakir Naik, who told you this lie. These people are nothing but parrots, parroting people like Ahmadiyyat and his student Zakir Naik. You idiot! Now go lick and smooch the black stone. You black stone kisser. How dare you to play with our Bible, man? How dare you, man? And you think you can get away with that like that easy? Since the Quran has many holes in it, they think that the Quran and the Bible are like the same book, right? The Quran, the standard narrative has holes in it, and you heard the song in the beginning, right, guys? We played the song for you. You know what? As a matter of fact, because maybe Muslims didn't hear it, let me play it again.
That the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes, that the standard narrative, standard narrative,
You'll finish.
as wholes. As wholes. This is a topic that when you're the beginning student of knowledge, you're like, what is all of this going on? What is all of this going on here? When you go a little bit more, you learn to simply memorize what your teachers say and regurgitate it out. And you don't fully comprehend. When you do a deep dive is when things get very, very awkward. That the standard narrative, that the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
as wholes, as wholes. That the standard narrative, that the standard narrative, that the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
as wholes, as wholes. And I don't think it is wise to bring it up. Why didn't I say it? Because it should not be said in public. Because it should not be said in public. I don't want to get into that issue. I don't even want to be explicit. It should only be discussed amongst those who are familiar with this science. It should never be brought up in public. This is not something you discuss amongst the masses, ya akhi. It's not wise. It's not wise that the standard narrative, that the standard narrative, that the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
as wholes, as wholes. That the standard narrative, that the standard narrative, that the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
as wholes, as wholes.
So it is what it is, Muslims. You have to deal with this. The standard narrative has holes in it, brother. So do you see, guys? Do you see who the real liars are, guys? Do you see how they actually play with our Holy Bible? Anyway, so I wanted to show you that. And you saw our videos, right? You saw my many videos about these Muslim missionaries who think they can represent Islam, but they're actually helping us. They always help us. The moment they speak, they are helping us with input so we can use it against them, show that Islam is nothing but a fake sex cult, disgusting evil cult from Satan. The more videos they create, the more we can use it against them and their fake prophet in the court of law. So keep making videos. Mimi Hijab, Farida, Lili Dawah. Keep doing what you do, man. Right? And we showed you what kind of idiots these people are, man. And I have good news for Mimi Hijab, Lili Dawah, and Farida. Here is a Muslima, right? She says the following: oh, this is the only time I would want to be a Muslim. Then watch this Muhammad Hijab and Yasir Qadi interview. Then just discovered what? Quran is not perfectly preserved? What? Stupid religion. I'm leaving, she says. I am leaving. Oh, the satisfaction of that. And also, I would like to say something. And look how much she's laughing. Islam is crumbling down to the core, she says. She became an instant Muslim, man. Ex-Muslim, to be specific. Ex-Muslim. She became and you know, someone, when I was playing this, when I premiered this part 2 of my debate review, I hope you saw it. Actually, to be honest with you, part 2 is even much better. Part 2 is much better than part 1. Right? Part 2 is much better than my part 1 about this debate. It was not even a debate, man. It was an ambush. And look what one of the Muslims said. Look, Muhammad Abbas saying, I'm an ex-Muslim. And he's talking to one of the admins. Muhammad Abbas says, and I quote, Debit Rai, and so he's talking to our admin Debit Rai, yeah, I left Islam a month ago. So be happy, Yasir Qadi. Be happy, Muhammad Hijab, what you have done. Because of you, Muslims are leaving Islam. So continue helping us with your videos. Thank you. Guys, please give a rose to Muhammad Hijab and others who are helping us exposing this cult. Give them a rose, guys. Give them a rose in the live chat. Give them a rose. Thank you. Thank you, Muhammad Hijab. Thank you, Ali Dawah. Thank you so much for making all these people leave Islam so that they can leave this cult because of you. Because of you, you're not helping. They think they are helping, actually, guys. Can you imagine? Look how many Muslims are leaving Islam, guys. Now, guys, let us actually start with the 2 topics that we are going to talk about today. incest. Yeah, you see, 18 plus. I warned you in the beginning, guys. 18 plus, incest. In the Quran, tafsir of the Quran, the true love story in Islam, sex with your own daughter. What? Sex with your own daughter. Speaking from cave, Hira. In Islam, you can have sex with your own daughter. Are you sure? Sure. Yes. Tippy Bear is asking me, can I post the Discord link? Yeah, of course, Tippy Bear. You're the admin. Go ahead, sister. The live chat is yours, man. It's yours to do what you like to do with it. As long our admins, I have trust in you to be as fair as possible with our guests. You know who the guests are. You know, don't block them immediately. Let them hear. Let them spill their poison. We don't like to block anybody, to be honest with you. I never really like to block anybody, to be honest with you, right? So is there any Muslim, guys? Is there any Muslim who wants to, who dares to call me and defend this topic from me? Any Muslim? My Skype is open. Guys, my Skype is open. Look, my Skype is open. So if there's a Muslim, my Skype ID is drob Christian. Admins, can you provide my Skype ID in the live chat, please? Jason Bourne, this idiot here in the live chat, he sent me a message. Why are you not calling me? You are a joke and you have no shame. You mock people from my country, Somalia. You're a Somali. You're not even an Arab. You're an Islamophobe. Wait, brother. I'm an Islamophobe? You know what phobia means? So I'm afraid of Islam? Guys, look who is afraid of Islam. Rob Christian is afraid from Islam. You Muslims, when you created this word, phobia, when you created it, you had no idea what phobia means. Islamophobe means someone who is afraid of Islam. I'm not afraid, you idiot. I'm exposing your fake prophet almost every day. What's wrong with you Muslims? And I'm a racist? Since when is Islam a racist? A race? Since when is Islam a race? To call me a racist, you idiot. You see what Islam is doing to these people, guys? Do you see how Islam is eating brain cells of Muslims? It's nothing but a disease, a brain-eating disease. It's not allowing them to even think. Jason Bourne, I think your IQ is even lower than a potato's IQ. Be proud, brother. Your whole sentence here proves what kind of idiot you are. May Allah curse you, he says. May Allah curse me? Ernst Staley, okay, let me, normally I don't take the call, but he's an admin, so let me just take this call. Hey, brother Aaron. Hello.
Hey, Rob, how are you doing?
Hey,
I just
brother.
wanted to respond to this Jason Bourne guy.
This idiot. Yes,
just for a second, and
Go
then
ahead,
I'll,
my friend.
because I know that, it's not time for Christians to call.
Yes.
I'm saying that, Mr. Jason Bourne, I've been a soldier for 21 years. No one is scared of your little itty-bitty religion. Okay? No one is scared of your little crap. Okay? The stuff that you want to portray or whatever, you can say all this kind of garbage. Say it whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But you know something? We're not scared.
Yeah.
And we're going to say what we believe. And what we believe is what other people believe. And you are just this little minority of people.
Yeah. So true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rob, thank you so much for doing what you're doing.
Thank you,
I
my friend.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I've spent so much time ever since, 1991, in this silly, stupid war against Islam.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Exactly, bro. And have you seen how they are trying to silence people like David Wood and AP, right? AP. I also got a comment that more than 50 people, guys, I kid you not, I hope you're listening. More than 50 people actually reported my Patreon account for hate speech. So it's not only David Wood, guys. They are after all the warriors in Christ, including me. So they want to take us down. Guys, you heard it correctly. Muslims are setting up a huge project to also take me down. So I received a comment from a Muslim that more than 50 people reported my Patreon account too. So it's not only David Wood. So guys, please support us. Keep us in your prayers because we are here. We are not afraid. Freedom!
That's right. But guess what, Muslims?
Cowards.
Guess what?
Cowards.
Guess what? I've got a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Would you like to know what the surprise is?
Go ahead, brother. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, yes. I have trained many hundreds of people, okay, in my past. I mean, nobody knows what my past is, but I've trained many of hundreds of people. And I've contacted them and asked them to go ahead and contact Congress and tell them about all this garbage with YouTube, with Facebook, with Instagram, all these other, people, okay? And let them know, hey, listen, these folks, they're doing everything they can to ban Christians and, do all this stuff, with the what do you call it?
Yeah, you see, brother Aaron, because they know they cannot refute us, because they know what we say is true about Islam, the only thing they can do, because they are nothing but cowardice, bunch of cowards, they want to silence us.
But
you cannot refute
Yes.
us. So the only thing is, try to silence us. Try to take our Patreon accounts
That's
down.
right.
But it's not helping. My friends,
right.
I've been doing this for 15 years before Patreon was started. Patreon started actually a couple years ago, right? I'm doing this for 15 years and nothing stopped me. Try your best, Muslims.
Got it. Oh, they're going to do their
What
best.
a coward you must be.
Get
What
to-
a coward,
once we
Muhammad
get to the
Hijab, right?
top,
Yeah.
That's right. Once we get to the top and once we let them know, hey, listen, okay, you cannot, pull this garbage, okay, where you're sitting there saying, oh, we're the oppressed and so. No, you're not the oppressed. You're the oppressor.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And we tell them, and Congress recognizes it, the Senate recognizes it, and the presidency recognizes it. In the United States, you're not going to be able to sit there and tell us, oh my goodness, we're so oppressed. And so, no, you are not the victim.
Yeah. You know what's funny is,
you
brother,
guys are the victimizer.
Yeah, brother, you know what the funny is? You know what the funny is? They have no clue that the Islamic boat is already sinking. They have no idea that they are already drowning. Remember what Imam Phillips in Canada said. He's a very famous Imam. He says, there's going to be a tsunami, an avalanche of apostate. They know it's coming. They know that the wave is coming, a huge wave. A tsunami is going to hit the Islamic Ummah. They know Islam is game over. It's game over. They know, but they try, right? They try.
No, they try. I haven't heard of Imam Phillips. I will look him up. But he's right. It is a tsunami. Okay? And you're not going to be able to fight against it, Muslims. Okay?
It's over. It's
read
over.
Your Quran.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm asking, read your Quran, read your Hadiths, read your tafsirs.
Yes. That's what we are doing, right, brother Aaron? That's what we are doing.
Right.
We're only reading. We are reading what their sources say. We don't misquote. We read them as it is. But Muslims, when they read our Bible, they misquote it. And we show the example, right, from the book of Numbers, right? They misquote.
That's right.
That's what.
Right.
That's when you're going to do when you are a follower of Satan, i.e., Allah and His Prophet. You're going to play with our Bible, and that's what they are doing, right?
That's right. And then turn around after you've read all this stuff, and I mean, it's voluminous.
Exactly.
It's voluminous. I'm reading all your stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. Muslims, I'm reading all your stuff. Okay? I mean, Sahih Abikari, Sahih Muslim, all this stuff. I'm reading all this stuff. Okay? And I'm sitting here going, what the garbage am I reading?
Exactly.
You know, I'm not cursing. I'm saying, what the garbage am I reading?
Yes.
You know? And then I turn around and I read my Bible. Okay? I read it from cover to cover. I've read it from cover to cover like maybe about 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
I mean, and the Bible is
bro, did you when you read the Quran, bro, are you not trying, you know, sometimes I try to read the Quran and it makes me almost throw up. It's such a messed up book. You know, chapters don't go. You have chapters that have different kind of stories inside. Sometimes Allah, you know, it's Muhammad, is talking about women, then suddenly he's talking about bananas. It's so crazy book. I have never seen a messed up book like the Quran. Even the orders, Muslims could not even get the order right. Right? Even chapter 1 of the Quran is not the first chapter. Can you imagine, guys? Surah Al-Fatiha, chapter 1 is not the real first chapter. Right?
The very first chapter.
The first chapter starts with Eid, right?
Yeah, that's
what a
chapter
messed
96,
up book. What
right?
a messed up book. So, brother Aaron, I really have I have a short window. Thank you for calling, brother. May God bless you. Keep calling me, but I really need to continue, bro, because you know I have a baby and I have no idea when he's going to wake up. So
I'm out of here, brother.
Yeah,
you take care. I love you.
Thank you, my
I'll
friend.
talk to you later.
I love you too, brother. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Muslims, you are a bunch of cowards. Try to silence us because you know you can refute us. The only thing you can do is silence us. Sister Vanessa, I'm not going to pick up your call, please. Guys, the admins, can you tell Sister Vanessa in the live chat that I'm going to take her call after I'm done, guys? I only took one call because it was one of the admins, but please don't call me right now. Steve, you too. Guys, stop calling me. Stop calling me. Admins, tell the people to stop calling me because only Muslims can call. Only Muslims can call for now. Please, guys. Guys, I have a show. I have a small window, so I have to continue. Please, sorry. Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Vanessa. Please call me when I'm done. Please. Christians, you are not allowed to call for now. All right? So, guys, incest. Incest, that's the topic right now, incest. If we go to the Bible, if we go to Leviticus chapter 20 verse 14, it says, and if a man, guys pay attention, and if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burned with fire. Wow! Can you see what kind of crime it is in the eyes of our holy living God to do incest? To do incest, to have sex with your mother or your daughter. Do you see it? It's evil. So God says they shall be burned with fire. And this is under the Mosaic law, right, guys? This is under the 613 Mosaic law. Punishment, obey and punishment system for the Jews in the time of the Jews. Both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. So do you see how evil incest is in the eyes of our true living God, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Do you see how evil incest is? But in Islam, guys, incest is halal, right? Let us go and understand what it says. The scholars, guys, the scholars have differed on the issue of prohibition of sexual intercourse with someone born out of adultery. That means you're basically your daughter. Do you see it? Guys, are you still following, guys? Yeah, so guys, you can also join the Discord server of our dear sister Tippy Bear. You can also hear there. I'm not sure how Discord works, to be honest with you. I'm not really a tech guy, but I will try. We will try our best to also stream to Discord, to get as much as viewers as possible, right? So thank you, Tippy Bear, for your work. Thank you for, maybe we can try to set this up much properly, but we'll see. The scholars have differed on the issue in Islam, on the issue of prohibition of sexual intercourse with someone born out of adultery. The majority of knowledgeable scholars in Islam have said that if a man commits adultery with a woman, that act does not prohibit him from marrying her. Did you catch it? The scholars have said that if a man commits adultery with a woman, that act does not prohibit him from marrying her. Likewise, a man's wife is not prohibited from him if he commits adultery with her mother or her daughter. Speaking from cave, Hira, a man's wife is not prohibited from him if he commits adultery with her mother or her daughter. Wow, what disgusting. If this is not a satanic cult, then I don't know what satanic cult means. If we continue reading it, it says, it is sufficient for him to receive the punitive judgment based on Sharia, then he may have intercourse with his wife. If a man commits adultery with a woman, then desires to marry her mother or her daughter, they are not prohibited from him because of this act. Did you catch it? They are not prohibited from him because of this act. So you are allowed to have sex with your own daughter. That's what the scholars of Islam said. Another group said, now here's another group of scholars. Guys, I hope you're listening. Such a marriage is prohibited for him. So they are, scholars in Islam, they never agree. This opinion was reported by Amran ibn Hussein, as well as al-Shu'bi and Atta al-Hasan Sufyan al-Thuri, Ahmad, Ishaq, and those of opinion. It was reported by Malik that adultery prohibits a man's relationship with both the mother and the daughter, and this act has the same prohibition that legal marriage has. This is also the saying of the people of Iraq. However, guys, watch. However, the only correct portion of Malik's saying is that adultery produces no regulation. For Allah exalted and glorified said in Surah 4:23, your wives, mothers, but Allah did not say he who commit adultery with his wife's mothers, nor his daughter from he conceived through adultery. Nor his daughter whom he conceived through adultery. This is the saying of who? Al-Shafi'i and Abu Thuri. Wow. So guys, do you have any idea who Al-Shafi'i is? Guys, do you have any idea who Al-Shafi'i is? Muslims, I have a challenge for all of you Muslims. This upcoming Friday, if you go to your mosque and you're going to pray in your mosque during the Friday sermon in the mosque, can you do me a favor? I challenge you, Muslims, if you are listening, I challenge you to scream out loud in the middle of the mosque, in the Friday prayer, in the middle of the mosque, in the middle of the speech of the Imam. Can you say out loud, Al-Shafi'i is a liar, he is a deceiver, he is an evil son of Satan? Can you do that for me? Muslims, can you do that for me? Can you say, Al-Shafi'i is an evil liar, evil son of Satan? Can you do that? If you can do that, please report to us back what happened to you. I challenge you. Guys, do you have any idea who Al-Shafi'i is? He is considered to be a Shaykh al-Islam, right? Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Idris al-Shafi'i. That's the guy. Who is he? Was an Arab Muslim theologian, writer and scholar who was the first contributor of the principles of Islamic jurisprudence. Guys, in Sunni Islam, which is more than 90% of the Islamic sect, right, of Islam, 90% of Islam is Sunni Islam. Now, this Shafi'i, Imam al-Shafi'i, he is the one who is responsible, basically. He started, basically, the movement of, basically, the 4 schools. Sunni Islam has 4 schools. You have al-Hanbali, you have al-Maliki, Shafi'i, and so on and so on, right? So there are 4. And because of al-Shafi'i, those 4 schools exist. He started it all. So this guy is highly respectable. He's not a kid. He's a chief in Islam, right? So this is according to him, the same as Shafi'i, right? And I always play that small clip, guys. Remember my old intro? You know, you maybe have seen the Imam, and I also used it in my 2 last videos in part 1 and 2, where I'm spanking Muhammad Hijab. This PhD Sheikh from Al-Azhar University from Egypt, Cairo, he is quoting what Al-Shafi'i is saying. Al-Shafi'i did not say, no, it's forbidden to not have sex with your daughter that is conceived through illegal marriage, illegal non-Sharia, right, outside of Sharia marriage. So basically, if you have a girlfriend as a Muslim, you are a Sunni Muslim, you have a girlfriend and you get a daughter from, non-Sharia legal marriage, you are allowed to have sex with your own daughter, according to Al-Shafi'i and others. Can you imagine? This is Al-Shafi'i. This is not a kid in Islam. This is the Al-Shafi'i. He's not a joke. He is responsible of the start of the 4 schools of fiqh, right? He is the Al-Shafi'i. Muslims, stop. You're not going to get away with this, right? You're not going to get away with it. We are here. We are going to spank you and show you that according to Al-Shafi'i, he's not a joke in Islam. You can have sex with your own daughter in Islam, right? And we showed you how God of the Bible is against this evil incest act. It's wicked. And God says they shall be burned with fire. They shall be burned with fire. What does Islam teach us? You can have sex with your daughter. I can share the link, no problem. So it's just, guys, people translated it for us. Here's the link. You can read it yourself. All right? And I also can give you the Arabic. Here's the Arabic tafsir for chapter 25, ayah 54, if you know Arabic. And look what it says. ولذلك لم يدخل تحت قوله حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم وبناتكم, right? لأنها ليست ببنت له في أصح القولين لعلمانا وأصح القولين في الدين. So this is according to the most authentic Islamic scholars. Can you imagine? So it's okay to have sex, even if you go to the Arabic, guys. It's even okay, according to the most authentic scholars, that it's okay to have sex with your own daughter. I gave you the Arabic, go read it. So basically what it's saying, because she is basically not your daughter, she's not your daughter, this is why you have sex, you are allowed to have sex with her, because she is conceived, she is born outside of legal Sharia Muslim marriage. This is why she is not considered to be your own daughter, according to the Arabic here. Did you catch it, guys? Did you catch it? Give me one if you caught it. So in Islam, according to the most authentic, most respected scholars, أصح القولين, right? وأصح القولين في الدين. In the most, according to the most sources in the Islamic religion, وأصح, do you hear it? صحيح وأصح. The most authentic sources, the most authentic scholars, they say it's halal to have sex with your own daughter that is being born outside of legal marriage. Wow! Can you imagine, guys? Wow! 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 And you say that Islam is the religion of truth? According to you Muslims, it's okay to have sex with your own daughter, and it's okay? You think that's okay in the eyes of the real God, not the Islamic God, the false moon idol Allah, but in the eyes of our real God, the living God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? It's wicked, it's nasty, it's evil. Such people should be burned to death. Guys, God burnt 2 cities to the ground, Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? Can you imagine how filthy this is in the eyes of our God? God would not allow such filth. But in Islam, it's okay, brother. Why? Because it's the religion of Satan. Any Muslim who dares to now point a comment, set a comment under the comment section, say, Rob Christian, you are a liar, Rob Christian. You are finished, Rob Christian. I challenge you to call me. I challenge you to call me. Come on. Where's Muhammad Hijab? Muhammad Hijab, call me Muhammad Hijab. Call me, you evil son of Satan. Why am I calling you an evil son of Satan? Because you are a Muslim following this evil, nasty incest cult. You evil son of Satan to follow such nasty cult. Wow. Incest with your own daughter. Yes, I used the Game of Thrones picture because, you know, there's a scene. This is a brother having sex with his own sister. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I love to watch, you know, shows too. And this reminded me of using it as background, right, as a thumbnail of under one of my other videos. You all right? So I use this for, you know, tafsir for Quran chapter 25, ayah 54. Guys, this is Quran, right? Tafsir for the Quran. This is Quran. Muslims, are you going to burn the Quran or maybe shred it like David Wood? David Wood was shredding the Quran for you, right? Are you going to shred the Quran because the Quran basically is saying that it's halal to have sex with your own daughter? Cheeseburger for Rob Christian. Well, that would be nice, my friend. Yeah, you're making us hungry, Cheeseburger, with your name. Any Muslim? No Muslims? And any Muslim, and my challenge stands strong. I challenge you Muslims, since Al-Shafi'i agrees that it's halal to have sex with your own daughter, I challenge you to go to your mosque this Friday and say in the middle of the sermon, of Friday sermon, say loud and clear, Al-Shafi'i is a disgusting evil son of Satan. He is a liar and a deceiver for saying that you can have sex with your own daughter in Islam. Do it. I challenge you. If you did that, please report me what happened to you. I challenge you to do it. Do it. Do it if you have the guts, Muslims. Do it in front of the Imam and everybody who's listening this Friday. And please don't forget to report to us what happened to you. Okay? Report to us what happened to you when you are going to curse Al-Shafi'i like that. Can you do that for us, guys? Can you do that for us, guys? Right? Tell us what happened to you after doing that. Now, let us go to the next topic, guys, because I have two topics, right? Incest, we already done incest. We talked about incest, and no Muslim has the courage to call us and refute us. And we are going to talk about the 16 privileges that Allah gave, so-called Allah. We know it's Muhammad who is giving himself these privileges. We're going to go through them all. Yes, you heard correctly. We're going to talk about all the 16 ones today. So, this is going to be a long ride. Fasten your seatbelts, guys, and let us do this. Let us do this. I try to translate all the 16 privileges for you guys. Yes, I tried my best. Here they are. All right? Are you with me, guys? Give me a one if you're still with me, please. Give me a one if you're still with me. You know, a matter of fact, let us have a nice coffee break. I'll be right back. Let me get something to drink and we'll continue the second topic, guys, of tonight. All right? A small coffee break. We'll be right back. أبانا الذي في السماوات ليتقدس اسمك ليأتي ملكوتك لتكن مشيئتك كما في السماوات كذلك على الأرض. خبزنا كفافنا أعطنا اليوم واغفر لنا خطايانا كما نغفر لمن يذنب إلينا ولا تدخلنا في تجربة لكن نجنا من الشرير. آمين. أبون بشمايو نثقداش الشموخ كيثي ملكوثوخ نهوي سبيونوخ أي كانوا دبشمايو أوف برعو هبلا لحمو تسنقونان يومونو وشبقلان حوبين وحطوهين أي كانوا دوفحنان الشباقين الحايوبين لو تعلان يسيونو إيلو فاصولان من بيشو ميتو ديلوخي ملكوثو وحيلو تشبحتو العالم علمين. آمين.
That the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes, that the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes. This is a topic that when you're the beginning student of knowledge, you're like, what is all of this going on? Here? When you go a little bit more, you learn to simply memorize what your teachers say and regurgitate it out. And you don't fully comprehend. When you do a deep dive is when things get very, very awkward. That the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes. That the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes. And I don't think it is wise to bring it up. Why didn't I say it? Because it should not be said in public. I don't want to get into that issue. I don't even want to be explicit. It should only be discussed amongst those who are familiar with this science. It should never be brought up in public. This is not something you discuss amongst the masses, ya akhi. It's not wise. That the standard narrative,
You'll finish.
has holes. That the standard narrative, standard narrative
Boy.
that the standard narrative
You're finished.
has holes in it. Has holes.
All right, we're back, guys. I hope you took yourself or you grabbed something to drink. So let us actually start with the second topic. Guys. Let me say hello to Brother Wahid. Welcome to the Rob Squad. Thank you for joining our Rob Squad. Welcome to the Rob Squad. Guys, let us continue the second topic. Are you with me, guys? Is my sound still okay? I hope everything is crystal clear so we can continue. Are we okay? Are we good to go, guys? Are we good to go? All right. Everybody got himself something to eat or to drink, so let us continue. One of Islam's most respected Muslim commentators, Al-Qurtubi, again, Al-Qurtubi, highly respected, right? Highly respected in Islam. Reports the privileges which Allah gave only to Muhammad in Islam. No one else. And look, what I'm calling him, the Prophet of Islam, with an I, right? With an I, always with an I. So only Muhammad, the Prophet with an I of Islam, he has these 16 privileges given to him by Allah. But we know Muhammad himself gave himself these 16 privileges. Allah does not exist. He is nothing but a moon idol that already existed before Islam. And the Quraysh of Mecca before Islam used to worship Allah, and he was the moon idol. And Muhammad took him and he put him in Islam when he created Islam. He only removed the intercessors, Allat, Al-Uzza, Wal-Manat, the three daughters of Allah, and he made himself an intercessor instead. He made the black stone an intercessor, and he made all the chapters of the Quran intercessors. So Muhammad didn't even come with anything new. Even Tawheed already exists before Islam. The word Tawheed, which means unification, to unify the intercessors with the supreme God in Islam, who? Allah, the moon idol, the same God. Remember, the father of Muhammad, his name is Abdullah, the slave of Allah. And he died as a mushrik. He died as a disbeliever, right? As a mushrik. And so did both of his uncles and his mother. Remember when Muhammad asked Allah to forgive his mother? Allah didn't want to forgive his mother, and she died as a mushrika, right? She died as a disbeliever. She's now in hellfire together with his father. Anyway, so this is Tafsir Al-Qurtubi, the commentator Al-Qurtubi, the Al-Qurtubi. The following is taken from Tafsir of Al-Qurtubi for Surah chapter 33, ayah 50. Do you see? Chapter 33, ayah 50. Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. Guys, I'm going to put all the translated privileges that we are going to show you on the screen also in the description box, in the description field. You can find them back later there, so you can use them in your debates with Muslims. So don't worry, we're going to provide them in the description box. And our admins are also going to put them in the comment section after we are done with this live show. So you can find them back under the description field, in the description field, also in the comment section, as we said. So let us continue what those privileges are. So let us first read the ayah. And any believing woman, this is chapter 33, ayah 50. And any believing woman who gives herself to the Prophet, if he wishes to have nikah, sexual intercourse with her, this is only for thee. For who? For Muhammad only. And not for the rest of the believers, i.e. the Muslims. Debunked arguments? Avenko, if you think these are debunked arguments, call me. What is holding you back to show everybody that Rob Christian is a liar? Call me. Idiot. How are they debunked while they are in your tafsir? Anyway, what an idiot you are. What an idiot you are. As for what was granted and made lawful by Allah only for the Prophet, here are 16 privileges reserved only to the Prophet with an I of Islam, right? Only and only for Muhammad. Now let us go through them. Let us go through them, and I'm going to try to mention a couple of those also in Arabic, and we are going to read what they are. Number one, al-awwal. Number one, al-awwal in Arabic one means al-awwal. Al-awwal, Safiyul Maghnam. What does that mean? The best booty goes to Muhammad. So let's say if you attack a Jewish tribe, right? Let's say you as a Muslim in the time of Muhammad, the Sahaba attacked a Jewish tribe. I put a T here, okay. A Jewish tribe, and the Sahaba, they enter a house. The first big screen TV goes to the Prophet, not to you, Sahaba, all right? Not to the companions of Muhammad. No. The big screen TV goes to Muhammad. The small TV, the bad one, goes to the rest of the Muslim companions. That's what Safiyul Maghnam means. Safiyul Maghnam, that's number one. That's privilege for Muhammad and Muhammad alone. The best of the booty goes to Muhammad, right? Let's say you attack as a Sahabi, you attack a caravan, and in that caravan you can get the best camel goes to Muhammad, not to you. Did you catch it? Wonderful privilege for Muhammad. Now I understand why Aisha used to say, ما أرى ربك إلا يسارع في هواك يا محمد. I see that your Lord, Aisha, the mother of the believers, the baby bride of Muhammad, she used to say, O Muhammad, now I see that your Lord hastens to fulfill your desires. Aisha knew Muhammad is a fake. TVs didn't exist. Yeah, why? Okay, the big camel, the best beautiful looking camel goes to Muhammad. I'll go with you, Jason Bourne. What an idiot. Anyway. Yeah, you are making fun of Muhammad, right? This is why you're using these emojis, right? Rob, Christian, TVs didn't exist. Well, okay, bro. You're very smart, Abdul brother. You are the smartest Abdul brother that I've seen in my life. And keep asking Allah to curse me, Jason Bourne, like you did in the message that you sent me in Skype. Number two. الثاني. Number two. Al-istibadu bi khums al-khums. That's number two. Muhammad can forcefully take a fifth of all the spoils. That's a huge amount, guys. Imagine if you're going to need to split all the booty. So, fifth of the booty, of all the booty, goes to Muhammad. And Muslims love to tell you, Muhammad was really poor. Yeah, I see how poor he was, man. So, you attack a village, a Jewish village, let's say, and you take the spoils of war. Muhammad gets fifth of all the spoils. That's a lot. And Muhammad was poor? Yeah, keep lying to us. Let's say booty from raiding caravans and tribes. Right? Did you catch it? That's number two. Number three. At-talit. Al-wisal in Arabic. Al-wisal, do you see it? Number three, al-wisal, which means continuing the fast through the night to the next night without eating. Muslims don't need to do that. Did Muhammad do it? Yes, he did it. Did he command Muslims to do it? Is it sunnah? Do Muslims need to do it? Do they have to do what Muhammad did? No. He rather forbade them to do it in such a particular way. So, this is not really an advantage for Muhammad, but it still counts as a privilege. Only Muhammad could do it. Number four. Al-Rabi'. Number four. Al-Ziyad ala arba' al-Niswan. Muhammad and only Muhammad can have more than 4 women. Unlimited number for Muhammad when it comes to women. Normal Muslim man in Islam can only have 4 wives. That's the maximum number. Muhammad, ما أرى ربك إلا يسارع في هواك يا Muhammad, Aisha used to say. I see that your Lord hastens. He's outrunning Forrest Gump. What is his name? Run, Forrest, run. Right? You have seen the movie. He's outrunning Usain Bolt, the gold medalist. Allah is outrunning them to fulfill the desires, in this case the sexual desires of Muhammad. ما أرى ربك إلا يسارع في هواك يا محمد, Aisha used to say. I see, Aisha used to say, I know that you're a scammer. That's what she basically meant, right? Yes, outrunning forest, man. Allah is always there to help the penis of Muhammad out. Brother, you need help for the penis, brother? Yes, Allah, please. Let me send you some privileges, brother. Only for you and only for you, brother. You can have as much sex as much as you want with as much women as you want. Man, Muhammad was horny. He was a horny, evil son of Satan. Do you see it? Muhammad was a horny, evil son of Satan. Yes, I said it. You heard it. I said it. There you go. There you go, brother. I said it. Al-Khamis, number 5. Al-Khamis. Al-Nikah bilafz al-Hiba. Yastankih. Anyone has an idea what it means, guys? Can you tell me what yastankih means? Anyone? Maybe I don't know Arabic, guys. Maybe Rob Christian does not know Arabic, as the Muslims always say. Rob Christian, you don't know Arabic, brother. Huh? You liar! Ya donkey! Ya hmar! Like Uncle Jamal would say. Where's Uncle Jamal? Let's see if we can find Uncle Jamal, guys. Here is Uncle Jamal. Liar! Okay, so what does yastankih mean, guys? Anyone has an idea what yastankih mean? Anyone? It means effing, right? It's on the screen. It means effing, yeah. Sexual intercourse, brother. Dahman. Yes. Dahman, Peter. Dahman, yeah. You guys are killing me, man. You're killing me. Yes, so sexual intercourse with a woman who gives herself to Muhammad. And then Aisha said, ما أرى ربك إلا يسارع في هواك يا محمد. This is why she said it. Because of this, any woman who wants to give herself to Muhammad, it's okay for Muhammad. Any woman? Yes, any woman. And Aisha used to say, do these women that give themselves to you for sex, don't they have any shame? She called them basically whores. They are a bunch of whores, man. They are giving themselves for Muhammad to F them immediately. Any woman. Aisha was surprised. Surprise, Aisha. This is the filthy prophet of Islam who is creating privileges for himself and is blaming Allah. Any woman can give herself to Muhammad. Just by saying that, no need for witnesses, no need for nothing. He can have sexual intercourse with her. Any woman. Do you see it? Any woman. Finally, we have a translation for you guys. You see how important it is? Number 6, as-sadis. Number 6, as-sadis. I'm trying to teach you how to count, guys. Now you can start to learn how to count. As-sadis. Number 6. Al-nikah bighayr wali. To marry, it's nikah. Yastankih. I forgot the end. Yastankih without the presence or permission of a legal guardian, meaning without the permission of a father, a brother, or maybe an uncle, right? So in Islam, you can have immediately sex without asking even your father. As a Muslimah, as a Muslim woman, you can have sex with Muhammad without your legal guardian. Remember in Saudi Arabia, let's say a couple months ago, maybe 1 year ago, maybe 2 years, I can't remember how long ago. You as a woman in Saudi Arabia, you are not allowed to drive a car. You need always to have your guardian with you, who is going to drive for you. You are not allowed to do it. Your brother, your uncle, your father, right? That's what it means, your legal guardian. Imagine, a normal Muslim cannot do that. Again, this privilege is for Muhammad, only and only for Muhammad. Right? Wow, why Muhammad? Muhammad, why do you have these privileges for yourself? Because I'm a prophet, brother. But why? We should ask Christian Prince to call Zakir Naik. Maybe Zakir Naik can explain to us why, brother Thither, why only this privilege, brother, for Muhammad, brother? Why only for Muhammad, brother? Well, because he's the prophet, brother. Aha! ما أرى ربك إلا يسارع في هواك يا محمد. Aisha used to say, I see. Aha! Aisha said, I used to see. I see. Why? Allah always outruns Usain Bolt to satisfy your sexual desire. Man. Number seven, guys, I hope you're still following. Are you still following what we are teaching you today? Al-Sabi', number 7. That's how you say it in Arabic. Al-Sabi'. Number 7. To marry, again, yastankih, without dowry. What is dowry, guys? I.e., you can have sex. Muhammad, not everyone, only Muhammad can have sex without giving a woman dowry, without giving her any money or goods like a camel, let's say. Because in Islam, you have to give a woman dowry. You have to give her parents or her, let's say the woman, money or camel or a goat or a sheep, maybe the sheep who ate or the goat who ate the Quran of Allah, the sheep of Aisha, right? No, Muhammad doesn't need to give any money to the woman. He can immediately have sex. There's nothing called marriage, right? It's yastankih, to have sex with her. Again, a really beautiful privilege, brother. Beautiful. Yeah, a prize, exactly. Muhammad can immediately have her, brother. No money, brother? Yes, no money, brother. الثامن, number 8. الثامن. نكاح في حالة الإحرام. What does that mean, Rob Christian? Let me try to show you what it means. Just a second. Basically, I hope I got a nice picture for you guys. This picture is nice. The lustful that's not the one. This one. So guys, that means that you are basically looking like this, right? That you are looking like this. That's what al-ihram means. You're going to do either the big travel to Mecca or the minor one. What does that mean, Rob Christian? You know, you're going to put clothes like this. You're naked. Remember, Muslims are naked, totally naked under these linen clothing. Do you see it? Totally naked. And guys, remember, back in the old days, before Muhammad forbid it, people used to even go naked. In the time of Muhammad, Muhammad was already a prophet. Guys, listen carefully. In the time of Muhammad, when Muhammad was already a prophet, in the beginning of Islam, Muhammad used to allow people to go naked without even clothes around the Kaaba 7 times. To circle the Kaaba 7 times naked, totally naked. This is not a sex cult? No, brother, it's not a sex cult, brother. So let us show you what it means, right? Did I get it correctly? Yeah. To marry and have intercourse during a state of ihram. So only Muhammad can have intercourse. It means intercourse, right? Remember always, nikah, during the state of ritual consecration and purification. Only and only Muhammad can have sex during the state of ihram. Meaning, even if he's in the state of ihram, even if Muhammad, not any Muslim, only Muhammad, only and only Muhammad has the right to have sex during the state of ihram. And we showed you the picture, right? You basically purify yourself to go and do Hajj, for example. He can have sex. You see it, Muhammad only can have sex, no one else. But normal Muslims cannot have sex. What a fraud. What a scammer. Why only you, Muhammad? Why no one else? Because, brother, I'm the prophet, brother. But why? Well, brother, I'm a prophet. Brother, why? I'm a prophet. Are you stupid? I'm a prophet. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And as we explained, guys, ihram means a sacred state with which a Muslim must enter in order to perform the major pilgrimage, which means Hajj, or the minor pilgrimage to Mecca, which means Umrah. Right? Now you also understand the difference between Hajj and the difference between Umrah. Guys, don't worry, and we're going to put, like I said, we're going to put these privileges in the description box and also in the comment section, right? So don't worry. We're going to provide them all for you. So if you're going to rewatch the video again, you will find them there. Do you see how Muhammad made all kind of sexual privileges for himself and he blamed Allah for it? This is not a fake prophet. These are not signs of a fake prophet. By their fruits you will know them. They will come like wolves in sheep clothing. Right? Maybe this is the first time that you finally see the privileges translated on the screen for you, because they are normally only in Arabic, right? Number 9, at-tasi'. Number 9, at-tasi'. Number 9. At-tasi'. At-tasi'. The annulment of an oath he may make to his woman. So what does that mean, Rob Christian? Let's say Muhammad swears, and here's an example, guys. Here's an example. Muhammad was busted. Remember the story? Muhammad was busted by his two wives, Aisha, and if I'm not mistaken, Hafsa. When it was the day of Hafsa, Hafsa was ordered by Muhammad, his wife was ordered by Muhammad to go get him something. When Hafsa, on her day, in her house, she returned to her house, she saw Muhammad having sex with Maria al-Qubtiyya. She busted him. And what did Hafsa do? She said, on my day, Muhammad, O Prophet, on my day and in my bed, you are having sex with one of the slaves. And remember, Muslims, you cannot play those games. Maria al-Qubtiyya was given as a gift to him. She was not a spoil of war. She was not a sex slave. She was a normal slave given to him as gifts. So she was not lawful for him. Again, speaking from Cave, Hira. Maria al-Qubtiyya, Maria, the Coptic slave, was not a spoil of war. So she was illegal for Muhammad to have sex with her. But what did Muhammad say? Sorry, oh Aisha and Hafsa, sorry, when they busted him. I'm not going to do it anymore. So he swore. But then Allah coming to his aid to help his penis. No, I made it lawful for you to have sex with the slaves. So Muhammad broke his oath. And only Muhammad can break his oath. Only Muhammad can break his oath. That's another privilege. Wow! What's left? Muslims, what is left that Muhammad did not give himself a privilege to? As a privilege. What is left? What is left? What is left? So Muhammad, he can take an oath and he can break the oath. Only he can do it in Islam, but no normal Muslims can. They cannot. Only Muhammad can do it. That's number 9. What's left, man? What's left? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Al-Ashir, number 10. Al-Ashir, number 10. And this is the most disgusting one, guys. Why, Rob Christian? Let me go to the Arabic. This is the Al-Ashir. I took a screenshot from Tafsir al-Qurtubi for chapter 33, ayah 50, guys. This is Tafsir, again, let me put it in the chat. Al-Qurtubi in Arabic for Quran chapter 33, ayah 50. Tafsir al-Qurtubi, highly old school Mufassir. Someone who gives tafsir for the Quran. Al-Ashir. Do you see it? Al-Ashir. إذا وقع بصره على امرأة واجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. What does that mean? Let me show you the translation for it. If Muhammad, guys pay attention please. This is the most disgusting for me. This is the most disgusting one. Why, Rob? Here's why. If Muhammad looks at a married woman, I forgot to put married here. Married, right? Let's say. If Muhammad looks at a married woman and he desires her, then it is for her husband. His husband is forced to divorce her and hand her over to Muhammad. What? Muhammad, if he is walking on the street, guys, let's say you are a Muslim man in the 7th century. Guys, pay attention. Let's say you are a Muslim man and you're walking on the street together with your wife. You just got married. You are in love. Muhammad is walking too and he sees your wife walking and he starts to lust for your wife. You as a Muslim must immediately divorce her and give her to Muhammad. Wow. Tfu alik, would Muhammad hijab say. Tfu alik, Muhammad. Tfu alik. This is a prophet of God? This is a prophet of God? Now, some Muslims, guys, will say, brother, Solomon and King David, they did too, brother. But wait, what did God say? What did God do? He punished them. He didn't say, yeah, go ahead, King David. Go ahead, King Solomon. No. Our God is not filthy as your God. God forbid. God, it's a disgusting sin in the eyes of God. But Allah in Islam is giving Muhammad this privilege. We know there is nothing called Allah. It's Muhammad. Muhammad is Allah and Allah is Muhammad. Like Batman, right? Batman is Bruce Wayne. And Superman is Clark Kent. Muhammad is Allah. Allah is Muhammad. Muhammad himself is giving himself these privileges, these sex privileges. Rob Christian, you are a liar. You are a hypocrite. Why are you not calling me, you idiot? My Skype is open. My Skype is open, you idiot. Look, call me and refute me. Lord have mercy. And let us continue. So the prophet can have sexual intercourse with her. With your wife. Yes, with your wife. You must immediately divorce her and give her to Muhammad. Guys, this reminds me of a debate with a Muslim that I had in the old school days where on Paul Talk, I used to sit also on Paul Talk and debate Muslims there. I had a room called Jesus or Muhammad. Very, very big room. I used to run that room. It was my room. And I had a debate with a Muslim. And I asked him this very sincere question. Let's say you are in the 7th century. You just got married. You have a beautiful wife. You love her. She loves you. You're walking on the street and Muhammad wants you to have your wife to have sex with her. He lusts after your wife. What would you do? Do you know what he said? Take a wild guess. He said to me, yeah, I would give her to Muhammad. But brother, she's your wife. You're supposedly in love. Yes, brother, but he's the prophet, brother. Only he can have that. So he can have sex with your wife? Yes, brother. Why? Because I'm a Muhammadan, brother. Yes. Only Muhammad and only Muhammad. What a fine privilege to have sex with someone's wife. And Ibn al-Arabi, guys, Ibn al-Arabi, one of the Sahaba, so basically one of the guys, said, this is what the servant of the two holy mosques, Al-Haramain, the two holy mosques, has also said, as was clear to the scholars from the story of Zayd. So they are taking the example, the story of Zayd and Zainab. Zayd and Zainab, the daughter of Muhammad, the daughter-in-law of Muhammad. Remember, Muhammad lusted after her and he said, Subhan muqallib al-qulub. Muhammad saw her naked. He saw his own daughter-in-law naked and he lusted after her, right? And he's blaming Allah. Subhan muqallib al-qulub. Glory to Allah who is turning my heart. Make my heart beat for Zainab. So this is what the scholars have said. The scholars from the story of Zayd, which this which also had this meaning. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Muslims, this is your nasty, disgusting, fake prophet with an eye. The prophet of Satan himself. And there, you know, I'm not going to go through all 16 of them. You can do it yourself. You can find the rest of them. Let me stop here because, you know, 10 is more than enough. But I will give you the rest of them, guys. Do you see? There are 16. We translate them all for you. We will put them in the description box. You can find them in the description box, and you will also see them in the comment section, right? All right. Those are the 16. And you know, Al-Ashir made me, I'm not kidding. When I read the 10th one, you know, I really almost puked. Imagine, guys, you are in love with your wife, you are a Muslim man, and Muhammad sees your wife and he lusts after her. Where's the mercy? And they call Muhammad the mercy of mankind. He is the mercy for mankind. The mercy for mankind? The mercy for mankind, Muhammad is going to steal your wife? Yes, brother. Mercy for mankind. They call him the mercy for mankind. العاشر إذا وقع بصره على امرأة واجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. You have to immediately divorce her if Muhammad lusts after your wife, your married Muslim wife, and Muhammad can take her and start immediately do nikah. Nikahuha. Nikah. Do you hear it? Sex. Honey prophet. The honey prophet, brother. The honey prophet, brother. Yeah, he can, and we said to you, he can have sex while he's looking like this in the state of ihram. When he's doing hajj, only and only Muhammad can have sex with his wives. No one else, brother. Only Muhammad, brother. Yes, only Muhammad, brother. These people cannot, when they go to hajj, they are not allowed to have sex. Yes, they are naked, brother, but they are not allowed to have sex. But wait, how many times have we heard that men, you know, when they are doing hajj, they are circling the pagan stone and the house of Satan, the Kaaba, and they go kiss the stone, smooch the stone, licking it. How many times have you heard that they are touching the women? Because, you know, these women are not wearing anything underneath. You know, you have the men and the women circling 7 times. And let's say this is a horny man. He didn't have sex for a long time. He's going to grab the woman by the ass. How many times have you heard it? They are actually harassing women, right? Dahman around the Kaaba, brother. Dahman. But only Muhammad can have sex when he looks like this. No one else, brother. Yes, touching is okay, brother. It's halal, brother. But brother, why only Muhammad can have sex instead of ihram? Because he's the prophet, brother. But why? Well, I just told you, he's the prophet. You stupid. He's the prophet. Now I understand. Thank you for the answer, brother Zakir Naik. Brother, but why? Well, he's the prophet. Stop asking me, brother. Brother, it's the prophet, brother. Only Muhammad has this privilege, brother. Guys, and by this we can conclude our live stream today. Unfortunately, no Muslim called us. Why? Why Muslims are not calling me? Someone in the live chat says, give me your Skype. My friend, my Skype is open. Call me. What's wrong with you? Muslims, brother, I'm going to refute you. Give me your Skype. Brother, my Skype is in the live chat. Lord have mercy. Give me your Skype, brother. Why didn't you call me, brother? Because I'm a scared puppy, brother. I'm a scared kitten, brother. Meow. Meow.